sugar.
Welcome to the stream.
Who wants to do a recap of last session?
I don't remember shit. It wasn't it. Didn't you do like a lot the downtime session? That was the session, right? We were like,
It was a lot of downtime.
yeah, there was a lot of fighting, and we had the giant train of wagons powered by the steam-powered wagon in the front with the like plow thing.
That's right.
That I had built, and there was the loss of many a kobold to weird beasts and owlbear attacks, and then the party gained 2 new owlbear cubs, because if there's one thing this party's really good at is orphaning owlbears.
You guys love orphaning small beasts.
Small woodland creatures, yeah, or larger woodland creatures actually. That's all I remember, and then there was like an individual character development for everybody else, so I'll be honest, I tuned out.
That's okay. Some shit happens to some other people, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Everybody else did some crap to like further their story along. Alari was AFK because they weren't there, and I think there was some stuff with Alari dating Damien's dad, or some flirtation thereof. I'll let Art comment on that.
What?
Art, yeah, brought the bottles.
Yep. I don't open the other one, I don't open the other one.
Party over here.
I am in the drunken... Thraxmorn is my brother, by the way, so feel free to call him a little shit.
Older or younger?
I mean, he's your brother. I wouldn't be shocked if he was a little shit.
Well, he's actually neither literal nor shit, but... he is my younger brother. I'm 15 years older than him.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought my sisters and I had a wide gap between us.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me and my brother being... Me and my oldest brother being 8 years apart was a lot, but...
Yeah, there's 9 years between him and my sister, so clearly my parents thought they were done having kids, and the fates were like, double deuce.
No! Alright, so, you guys have started on the road to Katal. How this is going to work is who's ever navigating the train is going to give me a roll.
Yep. I guess I'll be done. What am I rolling?
It'd probably require intelligence to run the train, so let's do intelligence.
Straight in.
You also need someone to guide you with map and survival. So we need 2 rolls.
Try that one.
One for driving.
So I can do survival. I'm really good at survival.
And then one to drive the train. One for map reading, one for guidance, and one to drive.
Evan, what's your intelligence?
16.
You should probably do the intelligence roll.
What's your survival roll?
7.
Alright, so yeah, I'll let you do it because you're like minus the +6, so alright, cool.
It's also your
I've
train.
never pressed join intelligence.
It's close enough, might as well let you navigate and I'll drive.
Yeah.
Alright. Of course.
Hey.
Of course. Classic roll.
23. Wow.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
Well, at least we know we're gonna go the right way.
What I learned was Ark wasn't subbed to you, Haley. Wow.
At least we know we're gonna go the right way, even if we're not gonna go very far.
So, Damien, you were reading the map, and you're like, okay, you've had this map for a while, you've been studying it, you're starting to figure out where to go, like, kind of get a little microscope out to, or, you know, eyeglass to get out to, like, to read the fine roads on it. And you're like, alright, we need to take a left. As Dunnan starts to turn the wheel of the train, you just hear a coat, and everything just stops.
Oh, that's good. That's
fine.
good.
Your engine is still trying to push, but now it's just making a grinding noise.
Dunnan,
Yes.
Maddie
you.
subs
did-
and
Why
give
is
the
it
plus
making
5
that
to
noise?
Dunnan.
I don't know. I could look into it.
You probably should if we want to get anywhere fast.
Fair enough. Alright, I'll check on the engine.
Okay. Give me another intelligence roll for inspecting your engine.
Oh, this should be good.
Rolls, my only weakness. Holy crap, really? Back-to-back
You
fives?
do have a +5.
You notice that part of your engine seems to be on fire at the moment. Some of the gears aren't twisting, and it's just overheating. There's
That's
fire
fun.
where it's not supposed to be.
There seems to be some trouble in the engine.
You don't say.
It's running a bit hot.
Hey, Shadow, you think you can use some of your watering magic to, cool it down?
I think we have a jug around here somewhere. Let me find it.
So how would you like to fix your engine to continue forward?
Well, I think I need to fetch some water and put this fire out. So I will go and do that.
Holy shit. Thank you for the 2,000 biddies, Spencer.
Jeez.
Nice.
That is a lot of bits. Who should
Spencer,
give Dunnan all
I don't
the
want to
bonuses?
influence you, but just so you know, if you want any sort of forward movement in the story, I roll like crap.
Yeah, he kind of needs them.
He's giving all of the
So-
bonuses to Dunnan.
Please give Dunnan the bonuses. He has a great need for them.
I have a great need.
So, why didn't you roll again? Because he gave you so many bonuses, but with advantage.
Alright, so with advantage? Alright,
Yeah.
so first roll 14, and the second roll 13. Yeah, figures when I don't need it. Alright, so I'll take the 14, and I'll take the +5 to it.
And a +5? Okay. I'll knock
Yeah,
out
no.
+5.
We cannot have the engine go bad.
Yeah, please.
So then
No,
you have
I
one-
think we'd
one
all
plus
like to
5
keep
left.
our characters and not go boom.
So,
I don't want to save it for combat. That's what I have hit points for.
you turn off the engine, stop the heat source. As you're poking, after the metal cools a bit, you're poking through the engine. You can't see anything wrong with the gears whatsoever. And you're thinking, well, must be something outside. As you go outside, give me an investigation roll.
Ah, yes. My good old rolls are back. I look outside, and it looks like it's outside.
You see the regular road with mounds of dirt, some wood on the ground, but surely none of that could stop your train.
Thanks for the gift sub, Maddie.
Maybe you should let your brother roll for you.
I don't know why.
He's downstairs. I walk down. I start walking down the train, going from wagon to wagon to see what could be wrong.
Okay. What's your natural perception?
My passive perception is 16.
Oh, okay. So as you're going along, you do notice under the third cart, under the wheels that you have, it's caught in a mud puddle. enough to just slow and drag. You know, you see a long skid in it, and 2 wheels have just dug in, halting the progression of the train. Which then causes the front, the engine, to kind of dig into the mud itself.
Damien, could you fetch Carnus? We might need some kobold motivation to fix the issue at hand.
I can do that. Carnus!
What?
Can you get some, kobolds to help us push the engine out of the mud? Or push the wheels out of the mud?
Oh yeah! Kobold!
What?
We need to help push some of the wagons out of the mud.
Like all the wagons?
All the wagons came in.
The third wagon.
The third wagon.
Only one wagon?
Only one wagon is stuck in the mud.
So about 50 kobolds pile out of one wagon and just start trying to push on it. Why don't you roll strength for them?
Just a generic strength or my strength?
Generic strength. Are you helping them?
I helped them.
Then roll your strength at advantage.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
And you guys are starting off strong, huh?
Wow. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights.
Here. I believe, if I'm wrong, which I'm more like I am, I can pull the water out of the mud and make it dry dirt. Because I can cause the water to form in a similar shape and animate in my direction.
Okay, sure.
Would that actually work?
So, as you start with what spell?
Shape water.
Shape water.
There you go.
So as you're shaping water and kind of pulling it out of the earth, you see it just kind of harden around the wheels. Would you like to do another strength check, this time at a regular? Okay.
Starting off real strong.
You hear part of the third wagon start to groan. Just the wood is just groaning and creaking.
That doesn't sound good.
Duncan, you pick up on the wood is going to snap if you keep at this pace.
We're going to need to stop so we can make repairs. Otherwise, we're going to lose the wheel.
Hey, Dunnan, do you have a way to kind of lift the wagon?
No, but I can mend the wheel. I cast my cantrip Mending on the wheel.
Okay. So some of the minor fractures in the wheel start to solidify and become strengthened again. It is still stuck in the mud, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now dry.
Yeah, stuck in the earth.
Earth.
Yes. The problem of the earth will be definitely an issue that we need to deal with at the moment. I can ensure that we keep the integrity of the wheel intact, but we are going to have to solve this problem if we want the train to keep moving and to make our way forward.
We need it to be moist enough that we can move the wheel out. Not mud necessarily, but so it's not completely dry earth.
I mean, we can just dig it out. Now that it is no longer
Do you want
mud.
us to spit on it?
What was that?
Do you want us to spit on it?
I might help.
No.
No.
No,
That-
do
that
not.
Kobold spit's very wet.
No, we
And
just some
sticky.
simple labor will do. It is now dry earth. We just need to dig it out, and then we can move.
Dig? As you say dig, you hear a bunch of kobolds like kind of perk up and go, dig, dig, dig. And a bunch of them just go in a wagon, grab whatever tools they can, and just start like going away at the ground and start digging away free the wagon.
That works.
After 10 or so minutes, the area around the wagon has been cleared of troublesome terrain, and you're pretty sure you can move on now.
Excellent.
That'll work.
There you go.
A couple of kobolds are still like laying around outside the wagons. So you can see some down like the wagon train that they've just like kind of started just climbing trees because they don't know how long they're going to be out. Remember, you have 1,000 of them. Well, 1,000
Why don't
minus
we-
some.
Why don't you start the engines back up, Dunn, and see if that helped?
I do the thing, Brian.
Okay.
You do the thing.
You push the start button, the engines roar back to life, and it starts to slowly move forward with a lunge, and then a little more smoother and smoother, and Haley, those aren't gonna fit. Okay, never mind. I tried earlier, it didn't work.
Tried wrong.
Good work, team.
Good job, Haley. That is now slowly moving. Some of the kobolds kind of perk up and hop back into the wagons that they're on. You see one that's like falling asleep on a branch as the wagons start to move past him.
Oh boy.
A kobold is
I
falling
just
asleep on a
checked.
branch?
Yeah.
Can
Hey,
I
we
check
got
a rock
one
heading to wake him up?
Make an attack roll. It's pretty far away. Cardus, are you in the engine cab? Where are you?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. He would probably not hear you.
Got a 24?
You're checking a dagger at him?
No, I'm not checking a dagger, but, you know. Throwable.
It's an attack roll.
Pew!
You said
It's the kobold. He explodes in death. Yeah, you're able to throw a rock. You hit the tree right next to him with a loud thunk. You see him go, wah! As he kind of falls out with a splat. Wakes up very confused as soon as the wagons start to roll, and he kind of runs back after one of the wagons he thought he was in. Kind of just clambers on top of the wagon and just falls asleep again.
Well, that works.
Alright. So you guys had some trouble. You made about half a day's distance. It is now the evening. How would you like to park your giant train?
In a circle? Caravan that shit?
Okay. It'll take about, I want to say like 30 minutes to circle the thing.
Oh, jeez.
You got 50 cars.
Better than getting attacked.
Sure. So you make a very large wagon circle. Anything that you guys do during the night?
How are we on food?
With the dinosaurs killed, you had enough food. With a quick estimate, Cardus assumed it would be enough for everyone. You vastly misjudged how much the other kobolds eat. You yourself don't eat much, but the other ones have a lot higher metabolism because they mine all day. And some of them seem a little more muscular in tone than you. But they're eating more than what you presumed.
Okay.
So you have about 2 days worth of food.
About how long is it going to take us to get to Katal?
At your current rate, about, I think it was 15 days I mapped out.
Okay, so we'll have to do some hunting along the way.
Yeah.
And because of the time loss, you're at half a day.
Okay. No, Maddie. Cortega is Evan.
So you guys want to do some hunting?
Yeah.
Do you
Probably a good
send
idea.
all the kobolds out to see if they can devour that area of just critters? Or do you want to try and hunt something big?
Ancient dragon, I can roll. Hunter really wants to be an ancient dragon. Let's hunt for something.
I would say hunt something big.
Yeah.
I just realized I was muted. I said I.
Good job.
What I was saying was I heard Tarask meat is mwah.
No!
I heard Tarasks are deadly.
Tarasks are nothing. No.
There.
We're not going anywhere near. We're not going anywhere near Tarask. Thank you.
Spicy Tarask meatloaf.
So you want to hunt something big?
Yeah. Nothing with families.
Okay, give me a D100.
I like how our bar is. Look, we won't eat anything with a family. We'll orphan it and then keep it as a pet, but we won't eat it.
Oh no, is it more owlbears?
No.
Is it a Tarask?
No. No.
Is it an ancient dragon?
Audrey says yes,
Is it ancient
but I'm
dragon?
not saying yes. So, I assume you guys are going in a party to hunt, or is anyone staying in the wagon?
I think most of us are probably going to hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, so other kobolds are
How
going to go
better?
in like groups to go hunt large things and just pick up critters whatever they can. You guys are going to go for a large meat source. You guys
How
come across...
deadly is this
What?
meat source?
I mean, I can describe it, or you could just keep asking. Do you want me to start again so someone else can interrupt me? That'll be great.
Someone's getting.
I don't like that. I don't like where that's going.
Mm-mm.
You know what? It just adds more. Give me a survival roll to hunt. Whoever wants to do the hunting.
Mine is plus 0.
Damien.
22.
Damn!
Yeah.
Would anyone else like to roll? Or that you can
My
assist
rolls are on
Damien?
point with survival tonight, apparently.
Yeah, I'll roll survival also. So I'm pretty close to Damien's survival roll.
Yeah, you're pretty
And for
close.
me, that's an amazing roll.
Way to keep it under 10, buddy.
Like, it's... Yeah, there's 2 numbers. That is
You're
crazy.
fantastic.
You mean there's stuff beyond 9s on a D20?
Damien, you're able to pick up on some tracks of what seem to be bears. You were able to follow them through the brush up to a cave.
Shad, are you with it? Raz, are you with the party too, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got -1, so I was like, survival's not my thing.
Well, no, I was asking because cave and you don't have dark vision.
Well, I can throw daylight in there if you want.
It's also late evening, so think of it like dusk at the moment. It's dim light out. The kobolds are all excited because they don't feel like crap in the darkness. They feel empowered.
I guess we're going in the cave.
That's what she said.
Okay, sure.
Sure, yeah. Shadow, are you casting daylight? Or whatever?
Ah,
Or are you just walking into a cave
Fine.
completely blind?
I came with blindness now. How? Let me look. I think it's found
Okay,
somewhere.
who are you holding on to as you go into a cave?
Don't you have a dark vision spell? Like, you're the only one that doesn't see in the dark.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
It was like, yeah.
Shadow, are you doing anything to get rid of your blindness, essentially? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah. I'll reach down and grab a fairly big rock. In my hand. And then
Dudden walks over, touches him in the shoulder, and goes, "You know, sometimes you just need a little help." And I use my chi point to cast dark vision on him.
Your vision just comes as if you're waking up for the first time. Like, just, you can see all the textures of things in shadow. You don't see color, but you see textures and shapes.
And it lasts for 8 hours, so, you know.
You close your eyes, you see the inside of your eyelids. It's freaking you out.
If dark vision lasts longer than 8 hours, seek medical attention.
As you guys delve deep into the cave, you hear multiple breaths of snoring bears.
Ooh.
Is that an uwu?
I don't.
Depends on what kind of
I'm
bears.
gonna be a little concerned.
Depends on what kind of bears we're talking about, I guess.
Oh, right. You see several large, hairy lumberjack men all huddled up, sleeping in a pile, just naked.
They don't have to be lumberjacks, but they carry men. That's a bear.
You see 3 large bears. Here's some more with the natural perceptions. You hear more down inside the cave, but they seem fainter. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to pull out my greatsword.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I will spend 2 key points to give myself dark vision.
Is that a concentration?
No,
Okay.
We long
It's
rested at the end of last time, right?
it's at
Sure.
will. You just
Evan went all
you touch a
robot.
willing creature and granted the ability to see in the dark for the duration. That creature
Okay.
has dark vision up to a range of 60 feet. It lasts 8 hours, and it costs me 2 key points every time I do it.
Ah, Bing's raid!
So, as everyone's just kind of staring at the bears, you notice one of them do a big yawn and a stretch. And then you see its eyes open. You see the whatever light is in the cave reflect off of it. You then just hear a piercing roar. Roll initiative.
Welcome, Binks Raiders. Happy to have you. 13.
There you go. Looks like I'm going first.
Thanks for the follow, Cricket. Yas, D&D.
With the ND.
Okay, we got Shadow at 19. And then we got Dunn, Karnas, and Damien. And the Bears.
Like Mother always said, don't lose.
So the 3 bears in the immediate vicinity wake up. The first one roars at you and charges. It is going to go after Evan, you're 1, Arcs 2, Raz is 3, Timeless is 4. Okay?
Okay.
Well, okay.
It is charging Raz. Raz, a bear runs up on you, slamming its body into you, raking its claws against you for
Well, I don't.
a 26 to hit.
Well, I have my reaction spell.
What's your reaction spell?
Shield.
Yeah, buddy. Now's a good time to
Okay,
use it.
how much does that add to your AC?
There you are.
Shield, I think, is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, does that beat 26?
10 plus...
It adds a +5 to his AC. I don't know
No.
what his AC is.
No.
I don't.
But I'm pretty sure it's not
It
21.
hurts.
So you instinctively put up a barrier to block whatever's coming. The barrier just charges right through, cracking your magical barrier, and just claws you across the face. It is
I
going
have a question, Raz.
to.
Do you have any armor?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! It's gonna slash you across your face, like cutting your nose, one of your nostrils in half, and part of your jaw, like just tearing it up for 13 damage. You have a wicked scar across your face.
Well, it's gonna look neat when it heals.
Give me a strength check.
Me, oh, 10.
It knocks you onto the ground. It is then going to try and bite into your chest. And it has advantage because you're prone.
Sound like fun.
What is your AC with the shield spell on?
My armor class is 10 plus that. I believe it's a 5.
Make a concentration check for me, because you did get hit with your shield on. Is that concentration?
A what?
Make concentration check.
Never mind, it's not concentration. What's your AC with the shield on?
With the shield on, you have a plus 5 bonus to AC. So yeah. I have 10
is-
plus the 5, I think it said. Yeah.
Oh, so it's 15.
Yeah.
Well, that still hits you. Do you not have anything defending you, do you? 2d6. That's not good. Oh. It just starts tearing into you for 16 damage. Everyone just sees a big mama bear charge, knock Shadow over, and start tearing into him.
Oh god, does this mama bear have cubs?
Hope not.
Shadow, you are next up. You are prone with a large bear on top of you. The bear rolled really good
What I hear.
damage.
I believe I can do this to her to get her off me. There's about a lot more. Use up my pack spell.
You're gonna just whisper to the bear. Okay.
Yeah,
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, that's not good. Does it have a minus? It has a plus. Okay, it got 19.
Oh shit.
It is a
and it
natural
runs as far away
18
from me.
plus 1. Say again?
and it runs as far away from me. Use as a
On
reaction.
success?
Yeah. Failed save, it takes the 3d6 psychic damage
It
and must
did
immediately
not
use its
fail.
reaction. And then,
It succeeded.
yep. Where did they?
So I just want to make sure I'm understanding this.
Yes.
A bear runs up to you, it roars, gets really mad, proceeds to maul you, and you look at it and go booga booga, and it runs away.
Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure that my mind's eye was envisioning.
On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't move away.
The bear's like, please
I-
go away. Please. I didn't hear what Raz said for on success. You say it takes half damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes half damage and doesn't run away if it makes the save.
So it takes 5 damage. You got it.
Shit.
So it didn't run away. It did not.
It
scare
did
the
not
bear.
run away. It succeeded.
Bear's not scared. Bear's not scarred.
Scared bird.
The second bear is gonna get up and charge.
Oh no!
See who?
There are two of them.
It's going after Raz again. I rolled a 3 again. That's who it is. It's Evan, Arc, Raz, time.
We know you're rolling for it, but it's still just funny that the mages be like, the bears go like, that smells like a mage. Yeah, we're gonna fuck
It
that
smells
guy
like
up.
bitch in
That-
here.
that's something.
Fuck up the little squishy caster.
Everybody else doesn't smell as stinky as that guy. That guy is magic. Fuck that guy.
This bear is going to run past Eben and Ark.
Eat the magic kiss.
Since I'm going to assume Carnus was in the back for whatever reason.
Sure.
Because you're small.
Yeah.
I don't know why that makes sense to me. But Eben and Ark can make attack opportunities as it's charging towards Shadow.
Yeah.
So, chat, I want you to know that the reason that Brian is doing something that would normally be considered very unwise is that he knows that despite the fact that we have an attack of opportunity, only Ark has any sort of shot at actually landing one. So, let's try that.
Yeah, let's try an attack of opportunity.
Let's do hit. Oh my god!
Oh, you hit something!
Oh, wow. You got a 20.
I don't. Is it a full moon and
You rolled 13 plus
It's a
7.
Christmas
you got
miracle.
sacrificed babies? Boom! So the damage, I don't know if it's automatically doubling it or anything.
Dude,
but
that was not a crit.
What's that?
You didn't crit.
Oh,
You
it
rolled
was
a
a
13
natural.
plus
It was
7.
an unnatural 20. It was a dirty 20.
It was a dirty 20.
Manufactured.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20. Well, 10 damage.
Bear bears.
Take that, bear.
10 damage, and then Ark stabs it for 27.
Hey, bear.
Oh,
Did it
God.
actually hit? 14 hit?
Yeah. It's a bear.
Oh shit, okay.
It's a large, hairy creature. You both
Bear.
pierce it, and or Evan smacks it. You just pierce it with your flame tongue. It still has some gain, and it runs up and chomps onto Shadow's foot, and is just gonna drag him away deep into the cave.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
Haley, I'd like you to look at this, what I rolled. Because apparently these dice hate Shadow a lot.
That there's a 20.
So the bite is 2d8s.
He's using his marble dice. They're not. They look like marble. They are not actually.
Shadow, you take 19 more
So-
piercing damage, and you're being drugged deep into the cave.
Invisible cave bears.
It's a good thing he has high hit points.
Trust me, I'm not a snack.
Are you still up?
No,
Hey girl, you up?
He's got 73 hit points to start with. So,
Holy shit, why do you have so much health?
Seduce everyone.
I mean, that's kind of a good thing for a mage.
So it's gonna drag you to the back of the cave, and then just finish its attack on you.
70.
Is it?
It's another fucking 20.
Oh, those dice really don't.
Raz, I'm gonna not use the marble dice on you anymore.
Hey,
Because I really
apparently.
don't want you to die.
here.
7, and then
I've had really bad luck with these
18
dice here.
plus.
You can roll those. I always roll low with them.
You take 25 piercing damage.
That's
Or
exactly what I
slashing
have.
damage from the claws.
Wait, what?
That's
You're at
exactly what I
0
have.
or at 1?
I'm unconscious right now.
Okay.
You're at 0. Alright.
So you're an unconscious body being dragged into the back of a bear cave. That bear
Are you really?
fucked you up. You do see that bear is kind of limping though. Dunnan, you're up.
Alright. I said I would do this before, and I'm doing it now. The bear that is dragging away my man. I issue a challenge! Alright. So for I get a move action, an attack action, and a bonus action, correct?
Sure. Yeah.
So the move action is to go to the bear. My attack action is to hit the bear. Let's hit the bear. The
Go for it.
quarterstaff, two-handed.
Hopefully.
When he's...
As you move away from the first bear, it does swipe at you.
Oh snap!
No, sure, that's fine.
What's
He
your
can-
AC?
He can swipe at me. 17.
It got a 21 to hit.
Alright, cool. It can hit me. That's fine.
How are you down? Raz, how
14
are you
damage.
down?
14 damage? Got
Yeah.
it. No problem.
Okay.
I swear, if Raz dies.
Okay.
Only my third restart. Come on.
Alright. So I went ahead and I hit said bear, and apparently for once, Lady Luck was on your side there, Raz, because I hit it with a 26.
Wait,
That's almost a critical. All right.
Almost.
Why
And
did
so
it roll
then I do
damage?
my two-handed damage, and I got an 11. And for my bonus action, healing word on Raz. And I'm going to do it as a first level spell, so it heals for a bit of
So you crack the bear, and it just falls over with a.
and Raz heals 5 hit points.
All right. So you put a hand on Raz, and with a he comes to. How many times are you casting healing word?
Unfortunately, I think I hit 2 buttons, and it's the 5. It's the first one, not the
Okay.
second one.
I was like, wait a
I was
minute.
trying to manage my spells because I cast it, so it should. Yeah, it's yeah. Okay.
to that same.
Anything
wait,
else in your
sorry.
turn, Devin?
No, that's it. I did my move action, my attack action, and my bonus action.
All right, that brings us to Karnas.
Okay. You said one of the... Which owlbear's closest to me, I guess?
I didn't say owlbear. They're just
I mean
bears.
bear.
Bear
Rabbit.
1. The
Bear.
one that charged and tackled Shadow is closest to you. The one that dragged him away is down in the tunnel, but more dead.
Okay.
Is dead.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the one that is closest. That
Okay,
needs to
go
be
for it.
dead.
That hits.
Yay! 10 damage!
10 damage. So what does it look like of a small kobold with flailing around a long, great sword? Something that's twice the length of you.
So, like, I'm, like, carrying it on my back initially, and then I, like, pull it, and I'm just, like, kind of, like, swinging it in a circle.
It's just spinning
And hoping
around.
for the best, like, whee!
Okay.
Yeah.
And whee!
Yeah. Because, like, the weight of the sword, like, makes Karnas go in a circle.
15 will hit and 7 more damage. Okay.
Yeah! That's my turn.
Sounds good. That brings us to Damien, who is not in their chair.
Damien! Ark!
What
Ark,
happened?
It's
did
your
you issue a
turn.
challenge?
Indeed.
Ark,
Yes,
it is your turn.
I would also like to be. Wait, how about? Oh, I touched. Never mind. I'm probably not close enough to actually touch Raz right now. So I'm gonna attack the bear that's closest to me
There you
and
go.
Karnas still.
Give me an attack roll.
Roll. Hey!
Not bad. And a 34, because, I mean, you can just adjust to have flanking. How do you want to kill that bear?
Chop its head off. And
So as the bear
cauterize it.
turns the Karnas to start engaging, you just, whoomp, with just a flaming sword, just lob its head off.
Yep.
Sounds good. A wet, meaty thunk hits the floor in front of you, Karnas. The smell of cooked meat keeps kind of filling your nostrils. You're like,
My
tasty.
mouth, like, starts watering.
Anything else, Damien?
I'm gonna start heading towards Shadow to. How far away is he?
He was drug about 20 feet.
Oh, okay, so I could make it to him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 20 feet and then I'm gonna cast a healing spell on him to kind of help bring him back up. I know he's already on his feet, but,
Well, he's awake. He's not on his feet yet.
well, so for 13.
I didn't expect these bears to fuck anyone up. They're CR2.
Hey guys.
Is that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Okay. It is the third bear's turn. I'm gonna roll a d4, see who it goes after. That is going after Dunnan. So the third bear in the cave charges you for a 19 to attack. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And give me a strength saving throw.
She probably also heard you burp.
Yeah. My kung fu is too strong for you, bear. You were not counting on my turtle style.
As it shoves into you with its head and kind of bites at you and shoving you, but you're keeping your footing. You just kind of slide backwards. You do take 11 points of piercing damage from it, as it then tries to dig at you with its claws. Hey, this dice sucks.
I know.
Just a quick note. I didn't take any damage, did I?
I don't think you've been targeted yet, no.
Okay. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any attacks on Damien.
In fact, you're dead. Does 14 to hit?
But Maddie heard that.
Dunnan.
No.
Okay.
My shell is too hard.
So it just, you feel the impact on your shell, and you just feel, like, kind of tickle the claws going down. You feel it's doing some damage to the shell, but nothing that you can't recover from. That is it for the bear's turn. That brings us to Shadow, who is laying on the ground of a dark cave with a turtle wrestling a bear above him.
Sounds terrifying.
A bear above me?
A turtle wrestling a bear is above you.
Your
fine.
bear style is weak against my turtle style.
Well, with them battling above me, I took that time to kind of cast this on me. It helped me out a lot.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that'll give me 25 temporary hit points.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Are you getting up or just laying on the ground?
Yeah, I'll kind of, and after that, I'll kind of crawl my way stuff away and
You're just crawling away.
crawl away and get up out of because it's a
Okay.
bear and a turtle
So-
above me.
As you crawl away, the bear's gonna swipe at you for a 21 to hit. It does immediately trigger your armor of Agathos. But you also take 16 damage.
And then he takes damage too.
Yeah,
Cold
he
damage.
takes 25 damage.
Yeah. So I have 16 damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's just me now. We're not going for it. He was still prone, so I was like, I should roll again. But I'll just keep what I already had.
There we go.
Because it was another 20. Anything else in your turn, Shadow?
I don't think I can do much else because I did my action.
Okay. That brings us to... that
yeah.
bear's dead. Dunnan.
Okay. I attack the same bear that I attacked before.
Go for it.
Unless that bear is dead, in which case I will attack a different bear.
There's-
I'm attacking bears.
There's one bear that's wrestling with you at the moment. Like, you have your hands on its claws, and you're like, doing a little push back and forth. It's just trying to knock you over.
Okay. I use his body weight to pivot over, grab both hands on my staff, and smack it right in the snout.
Okay. Going for a good old snoot boop.
Snoot boops!
Boop the snoot.
Boop the snoot! Of course it's an 11.
As you crack the staff to hit that snoop, it just kind of lands into its shoulder, and your staff just hears a groan as it slams into the bear's shoulder.
Alright, well, since I'm not moving, I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Go for it.
There we go.
That'll hit. 5 damage.
Takes 5 bludgeoning, yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Is that it?
and I spent the key. Yep.
Karnas. There is a great smelling bear head in front of you, half cooked. There is a bear carcass down the hall, and then you see your friend Dunnan wrestling a bear, who tried to smack it in the nose, and it didn't work.
I would like to.
I want to be very clear that I'm not wrestling the bear. I am ninjutsuing the bear. It's totally different.
I would like to help with the wrestling of the bear.
Okay, are you helping the bear or Dunnan?
Ninjutsuing.
I'm helping Dunnan by attacking the bear.
Of which I
Cardis comes up and just surplexes Dunnan. Ow! So, Cardis runs forward to try and help Dunnan. Cardis, give me a roll a d4.
For those who don't know,
Dunnan, you are evens. Ark, you are odds.
Oh, no. That red dot next to the 8 means I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
4.
I was gonna say, if you get a 3, so help me God.
I'm odd.
No, you say you got hit, but you crawled away. So, Dunnan, out of the side, you see Cardis charging up, longsword like a lance. You're like, oh good, he's gonna help. As you go back, put your focus back on the bear, you feel a sharp pierce in the side of your body. As you look down, and there's half a greatsword into your shell. You take 11 damage.
I take 11 damage? Oh no!
I pause and look up at Dunn like, I'm sorry! And then I pull it out and turn around towards Albert and go, or not the Albert, the bear.
You really want to fight more Albert?
I don't! Maddie, you shut up.
Alright. So, timeless. Dunnan returns a look to you. He looks deep in your eyes. And you see that Dunnan isn't angry. He's just disappointed.
Damn. Cardis, would you like to do your second attack?
Yeah, I rolled a 20. A manufactured 20.
Okay. So you pull it back out and you try to shove it into the correct target this time.
Yeah.
You get through just a sheer embarrassment, you don't feel like you're doing that much. But you're like, look, I hit the right one this time.
Sorry,
As you plunge it into the bear.
It's not me
anything
this
else in your
time.
turn? Cardis?
What?
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Alright, that brings us to Damien.
Alright. I'm gonna go for the bear instead of our teammate, Karnas.
I can't wait till you roll one.
I will laugh if I get a nat 1.
I will laugh so hard.
Gonna aim for the bear with the flame cords.
You know it's bad when your own team does more damage than the bears.
19!
Yeah!
That'll hit. So you pivot around the bear. How do you want to kill it?
Stab through the heart. Why not?
Okay, how would you like to stab it through the heart? From the side, from the back? You want to dive under it and stab it through the chest?
From the back.
Okay.
Ark, I want you to know something, because you were using a sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
That you missed an opportunity there by
That's
attacking the bear butt. Get it?
A solitary laugh from Raz.
That's good enough for me.
And
good night, folks!
Damien just kind of clambers up on top of the bear, two-handed the sword, and just dams it, thrust it directly into the bear, passing ribs and directly into the heart. Just kind of cooking it from the inside out. The heart just kind of hardens, and you just feel it slowly just kind of slump as its full weight is being pushed on Dunnan right now. Dunnan, give me another strength save.
17.
You were able to back away or shove it to the side before it just slams into the ground.
Fair enough.
You do hear some distant roars deeper into the cave, but at the moment you have 3 dead cave bears.
We should gather them and take them back to the cart.
We should.
Oh, are we no longer in combat?
You are no longer in combat at the moment.
Dunnan is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
You see the claymore wound just kind of starts stitching itself together, but it leaves a nice scar to remind you that Karnas just stabbed you.
Am I the one that made it out unscathed for once?
I didn't take damage either.
Cheers to the unscathed team. Yay.
So how would you
Dunnan
like to collect
doesn't
these?
answer anything. He just walks away and casts more healing spells on himself.
You know, I'd like to let you guys know that the last time with you guys, I almost died.
I'm sorry, you keep almost dying.
Get some armor.
Raz, I wasn't targeting you, I swear. It's what the dice says.
I saw him roll the dice. Can confirm.
Clearly you need to get some better armor.
I did skip that last hit because you were prone. I was like, I'll roll it to see what it was, and it was another 20. I was like, well, I already said the damage.
Alright, so I want you to understand that because I used my key points to cast all those dark visions, I've only actually used my spell slots for healing spells. And I only have one slot left for first level spells because I used all of them to heal the damage my teammates did. And some bear. A little bit of bear. Mostly my teammates, but some bear.
Mostly artists.
Mostly Karnas,
Sorry! It was an
but some
accident!
bear.
So, to get to the cave, you're ventured about 20 minutes away from the wagons. You have 3 large bear carcasses, which weigh roughly around 400 to 500 each. How do you plan on getting them back?
My bag of holding, motherfucker.
Now, your bag of hold is not large enough.
We can
They have to fit
we-
through the
we-
bag.
we can slice them and put them in the bag of holding.
True, you could.
Yes.
You guys like to do some butchery?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Sure, sounds good.
I'll leave that to the people with knives.
Karnas gets to work.
Karnas, do you have a small knife? Or do you only have a fucking great sword?
I have a broken helmet
I don't think that'll help.
and some owlbear claws.
I think someone else has, like, daggers.
Yeah, I do.
Quite literally.
I'm sure they could share if they'd like.
What would I roll for that?
Let's go dexterity.
Okay.
First you gotta skin it to peel all the fur back.
Damon's retirement plan is to become a butcher.
8.
You're just kind of hacking into it. There's scraps of you're kind of piercing it, stabbing, trying to get in. Like the hide's pretty resilient, and then you push in too far, and you're like cutting up all the meat. And like shit, you kind of pull it back out and start to do a little slit. Karnas, give me a dexterity roll as well if you're wanting to help butcher.
Yes.
Dunnan, what are you doing during the butchery?
Considering that I needed to cast like 4 heal spells, I'm casting heal spells on myself.
Okay, you're just kind of sitting in the corner like, God damn it.
Yep, pretty much.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I rolled a 20.
A
Trying
20?
not to piss off any more bears.
Alright.
A modified
Probably a
20.
smart move.
Do you kind of sit in the cave, or you like going back out to where there's like moonlight?
Just sit back against the cave wall.
Okay. Karnas, with the 20, you kind of stick your dagger in and slide it right between the meat and the fleshy membrane, and you're able to just kind of fillet it. With one stroke, you get a huge section, and you just kind of pull it off of the meat itself. You get a whole bear skinned pretty easily. You then look over and you see Damien just kind of stab, 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 stab.
I would like to help Damien with his bear. You need help, Damien?
Well, you saw the butcher in the back.
Oh,
Yeah, I clearly have no future as a butcher.
I help Damien with the skinning and then go back to butchering mine.
Okay, give me... sorry, Damien, roll at advantage for skinning.
Another dexterity?
Yes. Keep in mind, you do have your bonuses you can use.
I am aware.
16.
Still.
You're able to get majority of the bear skinned with Karnas's help. You're kind of repulsed by the act. It's kind of a gruesome sight to see, like, the inside of the flesh.
Jesus.
But
Seven.
you know it'd be better than 1,000 angry kobolds that are hungry.
Brian, the 72 ounces of Mike's Hard Lemonade goal has been reached.
Oh, congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so happy.
Karnas, give me another roll to start your butchery. You are trying to find a joint. You just keep cutting and cutting and cutting, just hacking into it. You can't quite find like where the shoulder joint is. All of a sudden you get to a bone, but you're like, where the hell? So you keep plunging your knife along the blade, but it's like in the middle. You have no idea where the hell you're going. So you're losing some meat on that. Dun and Shadow? Just keep him back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I needed to cast 4 spells, so it's gonna take me a bit.
Well, so does Skin a Bear, so...
Yeah. But, yeah, because I'm not a skinner, I'm just letting them do what's up. Because I don't have daggers, I have claws, and I'm definitely not getting bear guts in my hands.
Okay.
You don't want to
I mean,
get bear guts?
Clearly, I'm
underneath
not
your
much of a
nails?
butcher either.
Art, give me one more for skinning.
Okay. Normal roll or advantage?
Normal.
Okay. 15.
You're able to finish getting the skin off of your bear. Karnas?
I keep. We have more bears.
Hmm?
We're still skinning?
You're butchering.
Oh, that's different.
You end up just breaking part of the splinters and some of it just like splinters into the meat. As you're just like hacking away at stuff. Everyone's kind of curious as to how you could so deftly flay a bear, but then you just start hacking into it. Let me look at something. Are you guys still hanging back?
Yep. Gotta have that meat with some texture. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. Good old bone shards, everyone's favorite.
I'm sure the kobolds won't mind.
Dunnan, you hear the sound of growls coming near you, but smaller growls.
Like baby bear growls?
Correct.
Take it with us.
No.
That's what you rolled.
Alright.
You rolled a 6-2. It's bears with cubs.
Alright, so there are adult bears, it's not just cubs.
No, we killed the
You
adult
killed the
bears.
adult
Alright,
bears.
so it's just cubs.
It's
right?
just,
It's
there's
cubs.
2 bear cubs.
Okay, I will attempt to tame them.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Holding the proud tradition of our party to just orphan woodland creatures.
Why?
I
Karnas
will
is
attempt
upset
my-
and left.
I rolled an 8 on animal handling, so mwah, mwah.
What are you trying to tame them with? Name them mayonnaise.
Clearly, since I didn't do a good job, I'm just like, they're there, bears. They're there.
They try and like just nip at your stubby little turtle fingers. And one
Claws,
like kind of
actually.
bites on. You kind of lift it up and it's kind of dangling, just growling at you. But they still have the little baby teeth.
Hmm.
It's the meat of their parents.
No, I wasn't thinking that fucked up, but...
I mean, I kind of was.
Wow.
But, you know.
Y'all are dark.
That's where my brain went. It's sad that I understand that reference, Thrax.
Damien, give me another butchery check. Or give me your first butchery check.
I've already done.
You skinned it. Now you
But-
need to cut it.
Oh. Oh, right. 17.
That's pretty good. You kind of start with the shoulder. You plunge your dagger in. You just immediately pop out a joint and cut through it. You're like, oh shit, that was easy. You immediately move to the other shoulder. Do the exact same. And you're now searching for the hinds. You're kind of going along the spine, popping that loin off. Your bear is like 80% carved out. Just keeping the meat, leaving the skeleton. Garnets, roll for butchery.
Ooh. There we go.
Garnets, you look over and see what Damien's doing. You're like, oh. And then you just kind of deftly pop into joints, pop them out, cut around the meat, slop that off, do the other side. You completely break down the entire bear. You're taking off all the meat off the bone, and you're just kind of motioning for Dunnan to bring the bag over. So you got about 200 pounds of bear meat.
It's a lot of bear meat.
As you go over to Dunnan to get the bag, you see little bear cubs.
Just kind of sigh. I thought we weren't going to get killed anymore. Ones with babies.
Oh, Lord. They're babies.
We can't take on any more babies. There's too many mouths to feed.
You have 1,000 kobolds.
Well, we don't have much of a choice, unless you want to kill babies.
Karnas considers it.
It is more meat.
Karnas, no.
Fine. Well, I guess we have to take them. But well, I can't control what happens to them with the other kobolds.
How old are these bear cubs?
Give me a animal handling check.
Yeah, about that.
They anywhere between 1 week and probably
All
2
right.
years. Who knows?
All right.
You don't know that much about bears. Turns out.
Yeah, we're more familiar with owl bears apparently.
You're like,
I am
fuck. How old are you?
I am back. I have brought mini donuts.
Nice.
Yes, yes. And because I don't have work tomorrow, and bad decisions were made.
Of course.
Bottle number 4. So 72 was not enough.
96.
We need to go to 96 because it's the reverse of
You
69.
always thunderdome the animals. You guys just start a baby animal fight club. Oh god. It's horrible.
Strongest get dinner.
I'll say you guys finished skinning.
4 bears enter, no bears leave.
You guys, with breaking down the first bear, you're able to go help Damien with the next bear, and then both of you are able to tag team the third bear, getting 600 pounds of meat in total.
Sweet.
You know, that'll last for a while, right?
You hope. You can make a lot of money. So what are you guys doing with the cubs? And this is literally what you guys rolled on the random table. Is bears with cubs. I'm sorry.
I saw the table.
I mean,
You could have rolled lost human child.
Well, we can't eat that.
Says who? You're a kobold.
Says me.
Kobolds were eating human children before you came.
nope,
You'll eat
nope,
them after.
nope. Sorry, nope. My alignment does not allow for cannibalism of small children.
Karnas has befriended humans. It would feel wrong for him to eat them.
We make them pets.
Alright, give me another animal handling.
Kobold mounts.
Kobold mounts.
That's the plan with the other baby
riding
owlbears we
bears
got.
into battle. That'd be horrible.
Be funny.
21.
They're becoming docile to you.
when we're trying to be funny, I roll 21s. When I'm trying to save people's lives, I roll 11s.
Sounds about right.
You pull out some meat that's not of their parents, and you just start to, coax them towards you. After about an hour or so, they have stopped growling at you and trying to bite you, but they're still wary of you. So you are making progress on them.
I honestly can't believe that worked.
After the hour, Karnas and Damon have finished with the bears. Shadow has been sitting in a corner for an entire hour.
Shadow in the shadows.
That's what I do.
Just kind of like staring at his hand, which is just a silhouette.
He
And
can
he's
still
like, "What
see.
the fuck?"
Dark vision lasts 8 hours.
Yeah. But you don't see color, it's just textures and shapes.
Yeah, and yeah.
For a human, it's
This is a whole new. It's a whole new world for
Yeah.
Shadow Step.
He did just get mauled by bears. His face is fucked up. He's got like a hole in his chest that's not doing well. Just kind of sitting in the corner wheezing as you're playing with bears and everyone else is carving things.
Leaning up against the wall, thinking, I'm fine, don't worry about it.
Just still like bleeding, kind of. Everyone just ignores him for an hour.
As we're carving, I eat a piece of one of the
That's
that I
fine.
carve. Oh, tasty.
Do you want to keep the heads, or do you want to put those in the meat bag as well?
Put them in the meat bag.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, so you guys have cleaned up the cave. You can go to where the cubs came from, or you guys can head back out.
Probably head back out.
Works for me.
Okay. You guys head back out. The moon is, rising. It's enough to get you comfortably back to the carts. On your way back, you run into just troops of kobolds returning with, rabbits and snakes on sticks. Some squirrels. You see a couple of them that have, a deer. They've just killed things in the forest to bring it back for them. As you guys get back to the wagon and enter the middle of the circle, you guys see a large pile of just dead critters. With a rough estimate that... Who's got the highest intelligence? Donan?
I'm pretty sure it's me. Well,
can-
hey, Shadow's. Oh no, Shadow, are you? What's your
Intelligence?
Are you? Yeah, are you an intelligence-based caster or a charisma-based caster?
Charisma.
Ah, then probably me. Yeah.
You can estimate it's about 1,600 pounds of just meat. Of just small critters and deer.
This is a lot of meat. We might have to preserve some if we are going to keep all of it to be able. Well, actually, there's a lot of mouths to feed, so.
You'd also notice that the kobolds have started many fire pits, and they're just cooking fucking everything.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, we must keep them fed. It will keep them docile.
You do hear a loot somewhere inside the camp, and you're not aware of any kobolds that can play music. As you guys, as it kind of piques your interest, and you kind of move forward towards the sound, you see a small halfling just kind of playing.
How did you get here?
Wait.
Is it, Davlos? Does Karnas recognize him?
You do not recognize the halfling.
Oh.
She's about 3 foot tall.
Oh, it's a girl.
Has kind of mossy green hair. and is in a nice, like, yellow kind of flowery dress.
We have a bard infestation. Quickly, check the kobolds for crabs.
Why, that's mighty rude, I must say.
That was an out of game.
And then and then he had me walking by and said, and then I go, you should see the other guy.
What other guy? Karnas, one of the kobolds, is trying to get your attention. He's the one that generally talks to you mostly, but you've never seemed to ask his name.
Yes?
Sir, we collected meats.
Yes,
Is
it's
this
on.
enough?
I think so. That's a good, pretty good.
We found a gnome.
No.
Or halfling.
Oh. This one?
Yeah. We thought she was a gnome,
Oh.
but she said she's not.
Okay. I turned to the halfling. Are you a gnome?
She just goes, no. How dare you?
Okay. Sorry. I had to be sure. I believe her.
They said they'd pay me if I played while they cooked.
Oh, yeah.
Are you in charge of that?
Yeah. How much what'd they say they pay you?
They didn't say.
Okay.
But they said they had a large treasure hoard.
That is true.
So, a couple coins would be nice.
Okay.
I'm kind of... She actually, like, kind of spans over the courtyard of just 1,000 kobolds. Like, kind of scared.
They're harmless.
She then eyes the giant pile of just dead critters. Goes, and she keeps, like, plucking and strumming.
They're harmless to two-leggers right now.
Karnas, the music she's playing does fill you, specifically you, with, like, a sense of ease and calming. It's not doing so much for the rest of you guys. Like, it just sounds like, you know, basic bard music. But the kobolds seem to be vibing with it. So how much could I get?
A rummage through my bag. Because Karnas knows he has a large hoard of treasure, and is vibing with the music, he'll give her like 30 gold.
Okay, sounds good. She'll take the coin purse and goes, why, thank you, and what is your name?
My name's Karnas. What's your name?
Fantastic. I am Styx.
Styx.
Thank you.
Thank you. I like your music.
Thank you. I've learned what certain creatures like. And God, I hope this works.
It's working very well.
You see a couple of the kobolds that aren't cooking just kind of trying to dance off in the distance. It looks like teens at a dance. They kind of like just shuffling back and forth, not really know what to do. There's one that's just making himself look stupid. And I was just kind of watching that guy.
Where's Hootie?
Roll me a investigation.
Because Karnas wants to dance with Hootie. Investigation.
Styx,
20.
are you a well-versed bard?
Yes. Why? Do you have a tune you'd like?
Do you know Lady?
She kind of stops and strums like, I think I know the tune. Give me the keywords. I'm not much of a singer myself, but I can play the tunes.
I
hear you
it goes
chuckling.
something like,
Fucking-
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling.
She starts to
Give
strum.
me all of your love.
You guys go through the song. She plays it. It is pretty spot on. And she's doing a great performance.
Excellent.
Like, you guys
Do
start
you
to
also
relax.
Do you also know the sea shanty, Come Sail Away?
From that town That's a favorite.
I mean,
And she just kind of pulls out a second instrument that she puts on the ground. She like hooks her, kind of wiggles her foot into it, and she's playing the second instrument while strumming at the same time. All the kobolds just start grooving. They are dancing away to come sail away.
Incarnus is dancing with Goody.
What did you find for Hootie? Oh, 20? Yeah, you found Hootie.
Both of those are Styx songs.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I knew exactly where you were going when you said come sail away. I was just like, God damn it.
With the smell of just meat cooking of various types and song and dance, some kobolds bring out some wine that they've bought from the town. Everyone just seems to have a good time.
Brian, you have to be nice to Maddie.
Why?
Do we know Maddie?
Yes.
Arc redeemed.
I don't know if I know Maddie. Do I know Maddie?
I don't think you know Maddie.
Oh. Alright. Sorry, Maddie. I don't know you.
She's my best friend of, like, 21 years?
Oh, shit!
Over 20 years? We met in first grade. 22.
See, I have a friend that I've known actually longer than that, but the funny part is I met him in 8th grade.
Huh?
You're older.
Your age is showing.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, both of us had our 42nd birthday, and we've known each other since the 8th grade, so... yeah.
I met Spencer.
So yeah, 30 years. 30 fucking years. Oh my god, I'm old. I need more donuts.
You're so fucking old, Evan. God.
I'm so old.
With everyone having a good time, you guys fade to black. How do you dance with Hootie? Like, just grab his claws and just kind of hop in a circle?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else want to dance with the bard?
No, I'm kind of falling apart here.
Raz is falling apart.
Raz, with the music, you do feel relaxed and, like, you see your bleeding stop. And you feel starting to get stitched together.
Oh, snap.
As everyone eventually beds down, you guys wake up in the morning. There's still a fire going. A couple kobolds kept the fires going and are still cooking. And for when you wake up, there's breakfast of rabbit, squirrel, possum, deer, bear. Like, well, you guys.
Oh my god, it's kebabs.
Just a vast array of meats. Some kobolds even picked up regional.
It's woodland
herbs
creature
that you can
kebabs.
Rub on stuff.
Oh, nice.
So it's not just meat. But the bard has disappeared.
Oh, where'd that nice music lady go?
I'm sure we'll run into her again.
I hope so. She was nice.
I am concerned. Mayhaps she's stowing away.
Well,
She's going away.
For her ride.
I'm sure she's gonna be found before long.
Oh, I'm certain of it.
Oh, should we go our way?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. Who's driving and who's navigating?
Well, same two people, but let's see what the dice say.
Sounds good.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. And
23 again.
Woo!
Oh hey!
Oh, over 10. That's nice.
That's like an Eben 45.
23
With
again.
some good navigation and your engine not breaking down, you guys
Hey.
are able to move along at a steady pace. Lots of winds and turns, so you can't go up to the speed you quite want, but you do still get a day's journey out of it. Nearing the end of your day's journey, you come across a cart in the middle of the road that has an exploded wagon wheel on it. Like it just they hit a rock and just shattered everywhere, but you don't quite see anything. It looks to be abandoned, but it is in the middle of the road.
That's a weird place for a cart.
I don't think they parked.
Should we go look at it?
And you will have to
Probably a
move
good
it out
idea.
of the way to
There might be one
pass
hurt.
on. Or you risk damaging every single wagon.
Oh, it's in the way. We gotta move it. I approach the cart.
Okay.
Does it have anything in it?
Roll my investigation. Carter, as you hop onto the cart and start rummaging around, on the inside of the cart, there's kind of like, what the hell is it? Leather seats with like those buttons in it, like so it pulls down. Very fine leather. Tall back chairs with backs on them. I said cart. It's more of a carriage. The inside is lined with felt, and it's very warm inside. As you're rummaging around, you do notice the seat kind of moves a bit. As you lift it up, you find a shiny necklace.
I'll pick up the necklace.
The necklace is silver, but it has a large rectangle emerald in it.
Put it on.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm content to wait for Carnus to come out.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up and down the wagon train. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't want to burp in chat's ear. Walking up and down the wagon train to check all the chains and everything, make sure everything is in good working order.
Okay, give me investigation.
I will definitely give you investigation. And I got a 10.
Hey, that's like a 20 for you.
Yeah, it is.
Chains look fine.
Again, there are 2 digits. That's amazing.
You can't find any fault in the chains. They're looking good.
Solid.
Ark, what are you doing?
Checking the map, seeing where we are, making sure that we're still on track.
Okay. With the course that you're kind of plotting, you are on track. You can give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, good. That's not terrible, actually.
You know, for funsies.
Got a 12.
Okay. As you're kind of just studying the map, you don't quite see any shortcuts that you can find, but the road you're on should be good enough. Shadow, what would you like to do?
Well, Carnus is still out at that,
Carnus is
Okay.
clambering over the cart. Or carriage.
yeah. So I'll just kind of keep an eye out, make sure nothing's going wrong.
Okay. Roll me a
Going
perception
in.
check. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. A weird lack of noise from the woods, but nothing out of the ordinary. Heard what?
Your mom yelling at
Oh.
dogs.
Yeah. Carnus, as you're coming out of the carriage, you see on the door there is a small cloak made to fit a child. Or your size, to be fair.
I grab it.
It's a small fur brown cloak.
I put it on.
Okay. Other than that, you can't find anything of use.
Okay.
You do find some small wooden toys, but that's about it.
Okay.
Done, and you finished your inspection of the carts. They look good.
Okay,
You are
good.
satisfied with the durability of them.
Excellent.
How would you guys move the cart or carriage?
Question: did we have the equivalent of a long rest already?
Yes, you had a.
Yeah, I was just wondering
Okay.
the same thing.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I reset all the clickies.
That's fine.
A long rest?
Yeah,
Yep.
you had a long rest.
We have long rested. It's very important for spell
Look
slots
at
the
it
next
here.
time we get jumped by bears.
So Shadow, you are back at full health, but you still feel like the pain in your chest where the bear was digging in. You still feel the cuts on your face, like they're still sore and bruised. Like your heart hurts from the bear trying to tear out your fucking heart.
So Shadow Step has PTSBD, post-traumatic stress bear syndrome.
That's right.
Ooh.
Bear
Yeah, something
specific
like
PTSD.
Yeah.
So you're pretty bruised in the middle of your chest area. Moving just fucking hurts. Your face just fucking hurts.
Got a gnarly gash down, you know, the whole side of it.
Yeah.
It's black and serious black and blue with purple on the chest. Yeah.
Yep. Carnus, Damien, what are you guys doing?
Carnus would like to help move the cart.
Okay. How are you
Ditto.
moving the cart?
Trying to push it out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Both of you give me strength checks.
10!
Okay.
19!
Damn. So with Carnus kind of lifting up where, like, shouldering where the wheel was, and Damien kind of pushing on the cart, it slowly but surely creaks off to the side of the road before it kind of hits a slope and kind of speeds up and falls over with a loud crash.
Is it out of the way?
It's out of the way.
Okay. That is what matters.
You do see on the bottom some crossbow bolts in the wheels and, like, undercarriage. They hadn't previously saw.
Well, that's not good.
No, could be bandits.
Might be. Well, we should be on our way. They don't seem to be here anymore, otherwise they would have got us.
You guys hop back in the train, continue on with the day for another day's travel.
Woo!
Making camp for the night. Do you want to do a wagon train again? Or wagon circle again?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You spend a little extra time circling the wagons. Kobolds start bringing out. Some go out, cut some trees down, start some fire, cook some more meat. It seems kind of.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. That's
What?
not a natural one in my investigation check to check for things being a problem. Everything is fine.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
This all looks perfectly fine. All in order.
Yeah, it's a
I
good spot.
saw that.
Good spot to stop the train. Circle in.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are kind of digging into the meat, you feel like something's missing. Do you feel like an emptiness? You're like, what the hell is missing from this meal? And it's just kind of drawing on you.
I feel like something isn't quite
It's
right.
off?
Yeah.
I agree. It's weird.
Is it because of that? Too bad we don't have any music. I feel like that would help.
You guys just start listening. And it catches you off at first, and it's just like, there are no noises in the woods. No birds. No
Anything
whistles.
can happen in the woods.
The air is just still.
No, that's bad.
All you hear is just the roaring of the fires and the kobolds around you in their various
That's
chitter
bad.
chatters.
If you don't hear crickets, there's something out there ready to eat our faces.
Good thing there's a lot of us.
That's just basic facts. Listen, you guys, Don't ask me how I know, but I do spend a lot of time. Well, before COVID, I spent a lot of time out in the woods, in the dark, stalking around, and I know that once there's no sound, there's something bigger than you in the woods.
That doesn't sound good, Evan. I'm just gonna say that. I spent a lot of time in the woods in the dark, just creeping around a lot.
Like, man, I've been LARPing for over 2 decades. I have spent a lot of time in the woods.
You mentioning that, like the hair or the scales on the back of your neck and shell just kind of stand up on end. You feel something's very off.
My turtle sense is
like you get the turtle equivalent of just goosebumps running down your body. With a wide eye, you go, "Oh shit!" And that's where we'll stop for the night.
Oh, you fucker!
You knew you had.
Should have known.
Fair enough.
So you got a day and a half's journey so far.
Yep.
And you've
Forward.
orphaned another couple of bears. So that's nice.
And
Alright,
we adopted another couple too.
Alright, guys. We're gonna raid someone who's painting some D&D minifigs. Thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for the subs, the bits, and the good times. I'm hoping we'll be back next Wednesday because I'll still be on Christmas break, and so will Ark. I did say minifig, yeah.
As a figurines?
Mini figurine. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, they're... Support your local artists. Or not so local, because, you know, COVID. But you know
artists.
what I mean.
Anyway.
Support art.
6 p.m. Pacific, next week, Wednesday. Be here for more shenanigans, and I hope we'll see you then. Bye.
Shenaniganery.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.